揺れる夜にあるがままでいるもっと深く苦しいくらいに
Hello YouTube, I'm back again with another video. The reason I want to talk about this, I'm sure you noticed by the title, I'm going to be talking about a prankster named Trey Sellers. I'm not even sure if he's relevant. I know this isn't his first prank, I am aware. But this one just really pissed me off the most. Because we live in a generation that let's be real you guys, people aren't grateful. Even when you're nice enough to give them something or say thank you or try to show decency, there are people out there that aren't willing to change for the better. And in return, they don't try to do you a favor when you try to be respectful towards them. So in return, they should respect you back. So I'm gonna just get to this straight to the point. He was acting like he had no money, that he can be able to purchase a meal, and you can tell that the couple's in distraught. And he literally threatened them with a rock, like by saying, "Had you not bought me that meal, you made a great decision to offer me this meal. You made the right decision." So who talks like that? To me, it's just so confusing. They were nice enough to literally give him a free meal, and he decides that he considers it a prank. This was not funny to me. I don't know what's going through this guy's head. Like, I don't know what would make anybody think of doing this stupid prank. And this isn't somebody that's a teenager. Like, even though whether he appreciates the meal or not, it doesn't seem like it. And I understand he's not. I understand some people may be thinking he may not be serious about the threat, but we don't know. People these days are unpredictable. It just really angered me. And on top of that, he's a black dude, so in a way, it actually helps with the stereotypes towards black people, and it gives more people reason not to want to be around them, and say the things that they believe about them, that they're very hostile, they can't be reasoned with. And I can't help but I hate to admit it, but I kind of have to be on the same boat. And again, this is not for them. It might not be for all or the majority. It's that there are too many ignorant black people that always start problems with people, that disturb the peace. And when people are just trying to go on about their day and live their life, but you have these crazy ass niggas that like literally have no boundaries. Trey Sellers is a prime example. Now, whether he was gonna do it or not is beyond me. I don't think he has the balls though to do it. But I can name some of the other pranks. He's just a ungrateful lowlife. Because there's actually a video similar to the yummy burgers restaurant, whatever they gave him the food. I'm not even sure, because I'm not really an advocate of fast foods. You guys could probably name it, but if someone's offering me a free meal, honestly, I'm not gonna show them any disrespect. I'm gonna say thank you. I wouldn't say anything negative about them. And especially, again, this is coming from Checkers. So I don't know how far it took him to actually go there, but he was clearly plotting to pick on some random people for his depraved prank. It's actually very disgusting. And I wouldn't, even if whether they claim it's prank, I wouldn't forgive it, because he didn't even get these people, he didn't even get their consent at all, whether they want to go through with this prank. For it to be a prank, I even said this, you have to be able to make sure the people will be able to, like, not feel traumatized, so they can feel safe being in public again. So that's what these pranksters are not really looking deep into. You have to really look deep into this stuff. why would you want to traumatize someone to the point that they're gonna hate pranksters? And I don't blame them. They're not, and because of this video, they're not gonna be helping anybody at all in need if they ask for money. And I'm the same. I'd be doing I'm gonna do the same thing, even though I haven't been through this type of stuff. Like, you'll be surprised. I have been someone. Yeah, it wasn't even an adult. It was a stupid 15, 16-year-old kid threatening to fight me for in order to get views on TikTok at a mall. And he's claiming like I did something wrong. In actuality, he was black too. So and it's not to basically enforce the stereotype, but just imagine, all for clicks, and these people are not really thinking about the important part of life, and what is necessary, and think of the necessary things in order to keep living. They think the internet is going to be their life, which is crazy to me. You can have a passion for something, making videos and do exciting content, but you also have to learn to have self-control and be and have morals, as well as have common sense, which clearly Trey Sellers does not have. He's still a disgusting prick. I'm not going to change my mind about that. And for especially other prime examples, from recent he did a go around, attack people at Starbucks. I may have to show a clip of that. Give me a moment, you guys. So here's proof, you guys. Give me a moment. The clip I'm about to show you, where he attacks the employees at Starbucks after they literally offered to give him a free job. I'm not even sure if he paid for it, but watch what happens. I would not give him like a second time, but watch what happens, and you know what's gonna happen. Prove my point. And to prove my point again, you guys, he's here. He's gonna go basically trick this homeless person into giving him Wendy's as he's doing this prank video. I think before he even made this video, he knows Israel was sitting down by himself, and he was willing to promise him food. But then later, you find out everyone should be worship, because this is not a recent video. And look at this. So he puts the food on the ground for him, and he wants to have like this lecture with him, discussion, what he was going through. And he's gonna have him witness him eat the Baconator, the whole combo, right in front of him, to basically humiliate this guy, to make him suffer. And he's eating like a slob too. Disgusting. Absolutely unforgivable. It's like, yeah, no, someone's really gonna put him in check, you guys. And here there's like an incident with a cat, as I'm gonna show you guys. Sorry about that. So I'm not sure about the rumors, but people are saying that he also, I don't know if there's a video. They said there was rumors of him stomping a baby rabbit. It would not surprise me. I wouldn't just immediately, I wouldn't automatically believe it, but it wouldn't surprise me if he's that kind of narcissistic, sick type of person, because I can tell by the pattern and display throughout the past videos that I've shown you guys that this dude lacks morals. And then you can tell the cat that he's holding seems like it's in fear of its life, and he's threatening to put the cat in the blender, which is said in the video. Unfortunately, I have to mute it to avoid copyright. And even though I'm behind in all this, apparently he did get 3 years in prison. If that is good, but I wish it could have been even longer. But at the same time, they should really set an example on Trey Sellers to make sure that he doesn't go out and like do these type of pranks. If you want to joke around with people, you want to have fun while making videos, do it the right way and make it so that people aren't unhinged and that they feel comfortable, and that you're not going over their boundaries. Let's keep it 100, you guys. But people don't know anything about boundaries. They don't care because they feel like this is the only best solution for them to get clout, or that's the only way they make money. Because of course, when people start to realize like monetization is involved, they feel like there's no stopping making this type of content, and there's no reason to even change the type of style of content that they do, because they feel like it's easier, it's convenience, it's best for them, but don't realize how much they're putting themselves at risk. And I don't want to give them advice. because deep down they really need to suffer the consequences. I will not give them a chance to let them redeem themselves. I would make sure, even if they apologize, they want to be forgiven, all that, they wish to redeem themselves, I would make sure they don't get the opportunity to get away even after they redeem themselves. Do it before they redeem themselves, because then they feel like, nah, because it's a missed opportunity, because they're not really suffering the consequences. So because people really need to face repercussions in order to face the actual weight of their problems, for them to actually make sure that they don't ever do this again, because then later they can claim it's a mistake. Someone tried to encourage me and all that. Because people these days will always come up with excuses, whatever, especially anything that they do wrong, because they don't want to hold themselves accountable. That's why people, when they whether they try to redeem themselves or not, or say they're sorry, it's so they don't hold themselves accountable. Have you ever thought about that? Mind you, so I'm not naive and clueless to not notice that. And it seems like even in his videos, he'll go around harassing women, in which I said earlier in this video, so it doesn't surprise me here. And again, proving my point. So no, this guy cannot be helped. I will not help this guy. I will not give him advice. I will not try to put him through the right path. He's already an adult, and he should already know by now. So an adult has already in their prime, and they're not the type to actually be lectured or for another. And an adult has a choice of whether or not whether they don't want to help them or not. So it's all for them to decide for themselves, and they have to realize it for themselves and be able to make their own decisions and choose to improve themselves, not for other people to think for them. But again, I feel like I said enough, you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to check for more upcoming content later in the future. Be sure to check your notifications, comment, like, subscribe. Thank you.
What you want?